Do you need some help getting ready for the FTCE School Counseling PK-12 test? That's exam code 018. My name is Elizabeth. I'm a college professor and a test prep expert for Study.com. In this video, we will walk through 4 practice questions covering the subtopic Knowledge of Assessment in Promoting Student Success. That way, you are confident on test day. Are you ready? Let's dive in.
Problem 1. Which of the following is the most effective way that a school counselor can address family instability that may be impacting a student's academic performance? Is it option A, by working with teachers and staff to provide additional support to the student? B, by recommending the student for special education services? C, by providing the student with a stable home environment? Or D, by reporting the student to Child Protective Services? Let's begin by eliminating the incorrect options. We would not choose option B. Family instability does not automatically necessitate special education. These services are for students with verified learning disabilities, so we would not choose this answer. We would not select option C. Although a stable home environment is vital for a student's well-being, school counselors cannot directly supply one. This is not the responsibility of a school counselor, and it is not really practical. We would eliminate option D, since reporting to Child Protective Services is only appropriate if there is evidence of abuse, neglect, or a situation that places a student in danger. Family instability alone does not necessarily meet that criteria, so this would not be our best option. Option A, by working with teachers and staff to provide additional support to the student, is the correct choice. This is the most effective way a school counselor can address family instability that might be impacting a student's academic performance. By providing academic accommodations, emotional support, and tools to enable the student to cope, school counselors can work with teachers and staff to establish a supportive environment. This approach recognizes the role of external factors in academic performance and seeks to mitigate their impact within the existing school structure. Problem 2. A school counselor is using a student information system to gather data on a student's attendance and academic performance. Which of the following is the most appropriate method for communicating this data to the student's parents? Is it A, giving the data to the student to take home? B, sending a text message with the data? C, posting the data on the school's website? Or D, discussing the data during a parent-teacher conference? Let's begin by eliminating the incorrect answers. Starting with A. We would not give the data to the student to take home. Although this would be convenient, it is not a reliable method for ensuring that parents receive the information, since the student might lose or miscommunicate the data. Next, we would eliminate B. This is an incorrect answer since text messages lack the privacy, security, or detail necessary for sharing sensitive information about a student's attendance or academic performance. We would also eliminate C, posting the data on the school's website. This method would be inappropriate since it would be a breach of student confidentiality and privacy, which is clearly protected under the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act. That leaves us with our correct answer, which is D. Discussing the data during a parent-teacher conference. This is the most appropriate method for communicating this data to the student's parents, as it allows for an in-depth and private discussion of the student's progress and potential strategies for improvement. It is the most appropriate and professional method for communicating such information.
Problem 3. Which of the following is the most appropriate way to use assessment results to improve student outcomes? Is it A, to inform instruction and provide targeted support? B, to place students in ability groups? C, to determine student grades? Or D, to compare students with one another? Let's begin by eliminating the incorrect answers first. Starting with option B. We would not place students in ability groups using these assessment results because grouping students solely based on assessment results can perpetuate inequalities and it doesn't necessarily improve student outcomes. Next, we will eliminate C. While assessments can contribute to determining grades, this use does not directly improve student outcomes. We would also eliminate D. Comparing students to one another is not an effective way to improve student outcomes because it emphasizes competition rather than growth. That means our correct answer is A, to inform instruction and provide targeted support. Using assessment results to inform instruction and provide targeted support is the most effective way to improve student outcomes. This approach allows educators to tailor their teaching to meet the specific needs of each student, which can enhance learning and increase academic success. This approach aligns with best practices in education and focuses on supporting growth and learning. Problem 4. Which of the following is a common reason why a school counselor might choose to use a non-standardized assessment method? Is it A, to compare a student's academic performance to regional norms? B, to comply with federal education laws? C, to gain a deeper understanding of a student's unique strengths and weaknesses? Or D, to identify a student's specific learning disabilities? Let's begin by pointing out that the question is asking when we would use a non-standardized assessment method, which could include a range of practices such as observations, open-ended questions, or play-based structured interactions. Keeping that in mind, let's eliminate some incorrect answers, starting with option A. Comparing a student's performance to regional norms typically requires a standardized assessment rather than a non-standardized one, so that would not be a good choice. We can eliminate option B, since federal education laws often require the use of standardized assessments to ensure consistency and fairness in measuring students' performance. We would also eliminate option D, since identifying learning disabilities typically involves the use of standardized assessments that are designed to diagnose and compare against established benchmarks. Non-standardized methods may support this process, but are not sufficient on their own for formal identification. That means our correct answer is option C. Non-standardized assessments, such as open-ended interviews or observations, are often chosen for their flexibility to provide qualitative insights. This type of assessment yields more personalized results, as they allow school counselors to understand a student's unique circumstances, strengths, and challenges that might not be captured by standardized methods.
I hope you found this video helpful and you're feeling a little more comfortable about how to approach the test. For additional help on the FTCE School Counseling PK-12 test, check out our other videos in this channel. Please like and subscribe so you don't miss any of our new videos. You can also get a lot of help preparing for this and many other exams on the study.com website. As a member, you can access short, targeted video lessons, extra study materials, personalized study plans, and hundreds of practice questions just like the ones we went over. We'd love to hear about your experience, and if there are any other tests or topics you'd like us to cover, please let us know in the comments. Be sure to come back and share your success with us once you've passed your test. Good luck and happy studying!